Would you believe us if we told you that one of the worst contradictions in James Gunn's DCU was recently caused by Sylvester Stallone, the hero of Rambo? You might be surprised to learn that Stallone was responsible for the odd contradiction that surrounded Frank Grillo's portrayal of Rick Flag Sr. James Gunn sarcastically blamed Sylvester Stallone's Tulsa King for the significant confusion about Rick Flag Sr.'s hair color throughout several DC productions during a recent interview with Collider. Gunn addressed people's disappointments by describing how Stallone became entangled in a DCU continuity involving Frank Grillo's character. Hey everyone, hope you're having a good day. Before going to the main topic, I want to say like this video and subscribe to the channel. The DC Universe has caused some confusion among fans ever since James Gunn took over, redesigning the DCU with new ideas and daring reboots. Frank Grillo's portrayal of Rick Flag Sr. in a number of DC productions is one surprising source of confusion that has surfaced recently. Although Grillo is best known for playing Crossbones in Marvel, there has been considerable buzz surrounding his presence in DC as a figure resembling Nick Fury. Although fans are excited for Frank Grillo to switch genres and make appearances in the next Superman film, Peacemaker Season 2, and the animated series Creature Commandos, others have taken issue with his inconsistent hair color. Even though fans are thrilled to see Grillo as the grizzled DC hero, his hair color continuity issue has grown to be more than a small annoyance. Frank Grillo's black hair for Peacemaker Season 2 and Superman has been causing confusion, especially in light of the fact that the marketing for Creature Commandos portrayed Rick Flag Sr. as having startling white hair, giving the character a more seasoned, almost elder warrior aspect. Netizens questioned why James Gunn would permit such continuity mistakes instead of spray painting Grillo's hair white. Fans were curious about the narrative because James Gunn could have easily avoided this error by using a fake wig or spray painting the hair to create a seamless and logical transition. Thus, in an interview with Collider, James Gunn revealed the most surprising answer for Frank Grillo's hair color dispute, ultimately allaying public fears. Gunn surprisingly blamed Sylvester Stallone, the Rambo star and Rocky legend, saying the actor was partially responsible for the hair color gaffe. James Gunn claims that he was unable to ask Frank Grillo to change his hair color to resemble the comic-accurate version of Rick Flag Sr.'s white hair since Grillo was committed to DC Studios and filming for Sylvester Stallone's popular Paramount Plus series Tulsa King. As a result, during several DC films, Gunn had to get used to Grillo's natural black hair. The DC CEO went on to explain that they had originally intended to ask Frank Grillo to have his hair dyed white when James Gunn saw the widely shared comment about spray paint. He also noted how strange the idea of spray-painted hair appears on humans. Gunn therefore justified the hair irregularity by saying that they had to adapt to the actor's natural hair. It appears that James Gunn could only accomplish so much, even though Frank Grillo's role in Sylvester Stallone's Tulsa King caused a minor glitch in DCU. As a result, Gunn explained humorously that continuity mistakes, while annoying, might occasionally be unavoidable when numerous actors balance multiple roles across separate projects. After the dramatic Season 2 finale, fans of Sylvester Stallone's popular crime thriller Tulsa King have a lot to look forward to. According to reports, the program, which made its Paramount Plus debut in 2022, will return for Seasons 3 and 4. In addition to being the actor that plays Dwight, the General Manfredi, Stallone is an executive producer. Stallone's star power and the series' compelling plot have made it a huge success. MovieWeb claims that there are even discussions about extending the series, perhaps with spin-offs, akin to earlier works by Taylor Sheridan, such Yellowstone. Tulsa King may expand beyond its next seasons, according to insiders. According to reports, the team is looking into spin-off options in an effort to broaden the show's universe and develop the plot. As the show becomes more famous, Sylvester Stallone's salary has also increased significantly, according to MovieWeb. He made $750,000 each episode for Season 1, and that amount doubled to $1.5 million for Season 2. There is no denying Stallone's importance to the series, as seen by the fact that Season 2 attracted over 10 million viewers worldwide, an 8% increase over Season 1. Read also, Paramount Plus unveils Sylvester Stallone's first appearance in Tulsa King. New audiences were drawn in by Paramount's choice to broadcast Season 2 on CBS and make it available for streaming. Since all 9 episodes aired on cable TV, viewers who might not have had a Paramount Plus subscription were introduced to the series. This tactic increased the show's appeal and cemented its status as one of the most talked-about crime dramas of the present day. Recently, Sylvester Stallone revealed interesting details regarding Tulsa King's upcoming chapter. He acknowledged that development on Season 3 has already started and thanked fans for their support in an Instagram post. In light of Season 2's unexpected turns, particularly those involving Frank Grillo's character, Stallone pledged that the next season would be full of drama and action. The author of Tulsa King explains why Sylvester Stallone's Dwight is so different from Tony, even though he works in the criminal industry. With Sylvester Stallone's Tulsa King, writer Terrence Winter, who is renowned for writing some of the best television shows with The Sopranos and Boardwalk Empire, is once again thriving on the small screen. Given their criminal connections, Stallone's Dwight and James Gandolfini's Tony Soprano may not appear to be all that different on the surface, but this couldn't be further from the reality. Winter, an executive producer and writer, explained why the two are very different, regardless of their criminal histories. Although Tony's psychopathic characteristics are frequently highlighted in The Sopranos, Terrence Winter said that Dwight is more of a sensible and logical man than a bully. The author emphasized that Dwight has a good heart and will be respectful to people until he feels that they don't deserve that, in contrast to Tony's more gruff demeanor, which is typical of a classic gangster. Even though Dwight was still a little rough around the edges, the author went on to say that, in a different time and place, he would have grown up to become a businessman. Dwight's humorous and compassionate side is one of the main features that sets him apart from other fictional mob bosses. Furthermore, the focus on large monologues and chunks of comedy led Sylvester Stallone to shine at delivering language, which is why the Rambo actor had a great time with his Tulsa King counterpart. Even while Dwight and Tony are not inherently alike, they both demonstrate the Tulsa King showrunner's ability to create morally complex characters. In Tulsa King Season 1, Episode 1, Go West, Old Man, 2022, Sylvester Stallone's character Dwight, the General Manfredi, gets his most recent directives. Paramount, as Taylor Sheridan's Yellowstone prepares to close the ranch, it seems that another of his films, Tulsa King, starring Sylvester Stallone, is getting ready for more illegal activity. In Tulsa King Season 1, Episode 1, Go West, Old Man, Sylvester Stallone's character Dwight, the General Manfredi, stops by the Higher Plain Pharmacy, 2022, Paramount, according to Nellie Andreeva of Deadline, who obtained this information from her sources. Stallone is apparently nearing an agreement that would let him to return to the character of Dwight Manfredi for at least 2 more seasons of the Paramount Plus series. Tulsa King's popularity has been greatly influenced by Stallone, who is also one of the executive producers of the show. His acting and contributions went a long way in fusing Sheridan's grim narrative with heartfelt and humorous moments. In Tulsa King Season 1, Episode 1, Go West, Old Man, 2022, Sylvester Stallone's character Dwight, the General Manfredi, and Jay Will's character Tyson indulge in some ice cream. Therefore, it seems that Paramount wants to lock down the series' lead before even considering any other options, like recasting him, pulling Yellowstone and having his character killed off, or ending the series altogether. This is evident from the fact that the studio has not yet made an official announcement for Seasons 3 and 4. Furthermore, according to insiders, there is a real chance that the popular show may extend for more than 4 seasons and inspire other spin-offs. Unfortunately for eager fans, Paramount executives refused to answer when asked about all of the aforementioned details. In Tulsa King Season 1, Episode 1, Go West, Old Man, Sylvester Stallone's character Dwight, the General Manfredi, waits for Tyson, Jay Will, to come get him, 2022, Paramount, because of her gripping story of loyalty, treachery, and rebirth, Tulsa King is genuinely well-liked. In Tulsa King, Stallone plays Dwight, the General Manfredi, a New York mafia boss who, after 25 years in prison, finds himself stepping out into a whole new world. This is for those of you who, like me, have been living under a rock for the past 2 years. Instead of receiving the warm reception he had anticipated from his mafia family upon his release, Manfredi is abruptly sent to Tulsa, Oklahoma, where he is assigned to start a criminal enterprise distant from the comforts of the East Coast mob scene. Since he soon learns that his former mafia associates are trying to bring him down, Manfredi will need to recruit a patchwork crew of odd allies in order to create his new empire. He will eventually learn to rely on them. In Tulsa King Season 1, Episode 1, Go West, Old Man, 2022, Sylvester Stallone's character Dwight, the General, Manfredi meets Stacy, Andrea Savage. Notably, Tulsa King is not only Stallone's first regular television role, but it is also a part of Sheridan's larger contract with Paramount Global. As such, the creator of Yellowstone is one of the executive producers, along with Ron Burkle, mayor of Kingstown, Terrence Winter, The Sopranos, and David C. Glasser, Yellowstone. Its cast, which includes Neil McDonough, Arrow, Andrea Savage, iZombie, and Frank Grillo, DC's Creature Commandos, is a blend of seasoned and up-and-coming talent. Tyson, J. Will, receives a job offer from Dwight, the General Manfredi, Sylvester Stallone, in Tulsa King Season 1, Episode 1, Go West, Old Man, 2022. Paramount, it's interesting to note that Stallone's most recent public endorsement of former President Donald Trump coincided with this update. During an America First policy gala earlier this month, the actor complimented the president-elect, saying, "George Washington had no idea that he was going to change the world when he defended his country, because you can only image what the world would be like without him." We received the second George Washington, you guessed it? Having called Trump a great friend in the past, Stallone's support of Trump probably struck a chord with his and Tulsa King's conservative fan base, many of whom share the actor's values of hard work, perseverance, and individuality. In Tulsa King Season 1, Episode 1, Go West, Old Man, 2022, Sylvester Stallone's character Dwight, the General, Manfredi's file is reviewed by the ATF. Therefore, if Stallone's re-up contract does go through, it would undoubtedly mark a shift in the political climate in Tinseltown. The first 2 seasons of Tulsa King are currently available on Paramount Plus for anybody interested in the actor's most recent endeavor. Let us know in your comments. And stay tuned by subscribing our channel to get more updates like this. Thanks, everyone.